The I-Team tonight here at CBS 11 trying to solve a mystery after a horrible discovery was made inside a mother's car months after she died in a crash. I-Team investigator Ginger Allen joining us with an eye-opening warning for anybody who's driving a used car. Ginger?
Take a look at this, Doug. This is the front of a real airbag, and this is the back. You can see the wires and the igniter. Now look at this. This was found inside the used car this woman was driving. This is the front, so it's pretty much disguised to look just like this one. But this is the back.
More than 2 years later, you can still see the chilling reminders. 34-year-old Sarah Loughran crashed her car head-on into a tree along Beverly Drive in Highland Park. In graphic pictures taken at the scene, you can see where the Carrollton's mother's face and teeth hit the steering wheel, right where an airbag should have deployed.
Bought the car on a Monday, and Sarah was dead on Wednesday.
Loughran's father had to tell his grandson what happened.
5 years old and lose your mom, but it has been hard on him.
Ginger, this is absolutely an accident that should have been survivable.
Attorney Todd Tracy is a nationally recognized car expert who humbly admits his team scoured the car for 18 months before finally realizing why that airbag never deployed.
We were focusing on the steering assembly here one day because the steering hub fell out. And what we saw next was absolutely shocking.
From the front, the hub appeared intact, complete with the Kia logo, even an airbag stamp. But look what was inside.
This is silicone putty, and there is a shop rag in here.
Side by side with a real airbag, you can see the differences. The vinyl covering, the horns missing, the location of the stamp off center. From the side, sloppy craftsmanship, frayed edges, a shoddy glue job. And from the back, the life-saving contrast.
It's no different than murder.
You would call this murder.
This saves your life, this kills you. And that did kill someone.
So how did the shop rag, black putty, and fake part get there? The I-Team traced the used car's history. Photos show the original owner crashed it also. Insurance documents note the airbag deployed in that first accident, and you can see it in the pictures. The car then went here, to Insurance Auto Auctions in Wilmer, Texas. The title Loughran got shows from here. It sold to Albayati Motors of Dallas. And from there, other handwritten documents show it was sold to Extreme Auto Care in Carrollton, where we were told the place has sold.
It's a different company, so that has nothing to do with me.
We then tried finding the owner at his home, to no avail. His attorney said for now, they have no comment. The car then sold to this car dealership in Farmers Branch, which is where the Loughrans bought it. With our cameras rolling, the I-Team visited Complete Auto Care, where owner Jimmy Sanders sat down with us. He said the airbag light was on when he bought the car, so he took it to Kia of Carrollton, which discovered the module needed replacing. Sanders says he couldn't afford to buy the part at the dealership, so he declined the work. Instead, he ordered a module through his father's shop in Plano for much less. We tracked down Sanders' father, who told the I-Team he knew nothing about the transaction or the lawsuit.
And it ain't me, it's just pussy.
Sanders says that's because his father didn't install the sensor. He went to another mechanic at another shop who installed it. So as you can see, in the end, the car had been to several locations in North Texas. Sanders says when he got it back, the warning light was off. It had already passed state inspection, and he sold it. He told us, shortly after that, I understand the girl hit a tree and passed away. This is the first I've known that it didn't have airbags in it. I would never sell a car without airbags. For now, the Loughrans say if that car had had airbags, they would still have their daughter.
You're worried there could be other drivers out there
Yes.
in this exact same situation.
Yes, there could be other Sarahs out there right now. All that's keeping them alive is not having an accident.
So we have learned counterfeiting airbags is actually pretty common because replacing them is so costly, up to $1,500. Take a look at this. NHTSA put out this video a few years ago to warn drivers about the black market on these. Look what explodes out of that. Right onto the passenger. That is metal shrapnel. A few years ago, 2 brothers in Houston were convicted for selling these. Late last year, I found a man in Portland was.
I got to tell you, it is beyond angering. Is it okay to be angry with what you have shared?
Absolutely.
You know, so you look at that and you look at this right here. So anybody out there with a used car tonight, the first thing I'm thinking is, how do we know? How do we tell the difference between those two? It's hard. You can't.
It is extremely hard. Obviously, even the auto body shops and dealerships, some of them, it made it through there. So first of all, do not take it apart. You can't do that. Second of all, do your research on the car. Do some homework. Find out where the car has been. Find out if the car has been in an accident and the airbags have deployed. Secondly, there's something called a diagnostic test you can do. So that's kind of an EKG on your car.
Is that a dealer thing?
It'll check the sensor. So yes, you can take it to an auto body shop or a dealer.
Okay.
I think the last piece of advice is the best one. Take it directly to a dealer. Have them do just this and put it side by side, because otherwise you may not be able to tell.
Do you know if they'll charge for that?
I don't know.
Good.
I wish I did know.
It's a question we should get answered,
And I'll
obviously.
put it in our Behind the Lens tomorrow, and
Would you
I'll put
do
it on
that
our
for us?
website. Absolutely.
That'd be awesome. And we appreciate you. Thank you for the insight. We all got a lot smarter here tonight looking at used cars, right? A lot of jaws dropped watching that. If you have a tip or a question for the I-Team, you want something they need to answer for you, they're always available by email. The address is iteam@ktvt.com.